like something I often overlook is definitely this Pipe Dreams game that I created a little while back. It's definitely underappreciated from my point of view, considering that it was an ambitious project that got finalized but never finished. I mean, to be fair, we had 7 people working on the project, with me, like, I want to say directing the project, but everybody had, like, their own creative freedom when it came to, like, making their own rooms and whatnot. Loading, 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 loading. Oh, yeah, completely forgot that I had a loading screen for that. I think I used that, like, a total of 3 times, 2 of which was also in a different game. Here it is. Here's the pipe hub. It's a bit underwhelming. I mean, I sort of planned, past tense, to add, like, more pipes than there is, but I guess I never really got around to it. Again, everybody sort of just made one room and then just kind of dipped. Here's, like, the main pipe. If we go down at the end there, it has, like, a little number plate, which I think is a reference to the 2 other Backrooms test games that I made. As you can see here, the pipe hub is absolutely massive, as they would say. Kind of has a far expanse. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 maybe pipes access. I mean, which is a lot. Like, there's a lot to explore here, a lot to unpack. I like the idea of the pipes being slippery, which I think I was inspired by one of my brother's games where you could, like, climb up a pipe, but there was also fall damage, so you had to, like, be careful when you climbed it up. Climbed up it. What? Yeah, anyway. So, of course, I added my own fall damage to that, and yeah. I made it the most violent sounding sound that you could possibly have for fall damage. Which, I mean, it does the trick, and yeah, it definitely has some of that down there. I liked the idea of themed pipes, and the whole goal of this was that each person could create their own, like, little adventures, and then we wouldn't know what's going on until we, like, explored them all together. So me and the 6 other people that were here were all making our different rooms, and I made more than one room just for the extra variety. And I really love what we all came up with. The first one here, I don't remember what it's called, but it's kind of cozy. Reminds you of an art gallery. We've got Maxwell here with what looks like a Subway sandwich, I think. Or it's a bread sandwich. That literally just looks like bread with bread in it. And, of course, the $19 Fortnite card. Can't forget it. But yeah, it's kind of cozy in here. It's really nice. For it being a wooden box, it is really nice. Of course, when I was making this pipe, I was super into making the main event world, which may or may not come out one day. We never know. But I wanted to bring a little bit of that into here. And so I just have, like, this very lovely stud blossom tree. I thought it was really cool. And then we have my cat BK here. Yeah. So this is like a main event inspired room. Even like the pipes on the inside are sort of studded and whatnot. You even have like the torches from the maze or whatever, the desert temple. So yeah, it's honestly another one really peaceful. I thought it was really nice. Alrighty. Once we're over here, we kind of just have like this bridge, I guess, which there's some pipes down there, which usually you can't survive, but there's like some rare occasions where I've been able to stand on top of those pipes with probably like 1% of health or something like that. But I put up some caution tape just to warn you, just in case, you know. For something that's called a pipe hub, I think it's definitely underwhelming, like how many pipes there are. Probably could have added a little bit more, but you know, it is what it is. All right, so I'm gonna go into this left pipe here. This one leads to actually more pipes. So this one's more of like a gateway sort of thing, but it does come up to my friend's room, which he left his car in here. Or we just forgot to take it out. This is Reboot's room. I want to say that this is probably maybe my favorite. It's definitely nice. When we were developing it, or when he was at least, we just saw like this big grassy area, and he had like this toilet here. That is what he had. He had all this grass and a toilet. And so we named it like the Fantasy Walmart Land, and we had a Walmart there previously. But yeah. So this is really nice. We've got like fireflies in here. We've got grass and whatnot going on. Some lag spikes going on too. We got Floppa from Floppa, Reboot's favorite. Got a little archway. I think the reason I keep getting lag spikes is probably all of these particles, which this was an idea that I came up with, was to use all these particles as stars. Pretty ingenious, I think. Alrighty, and up next, we have a little intersection here. Thought this was pretty cool. We've got some... Oh, yep, little bro joined me. I got some blocked off things here. This was originally supposed to be one of my friend's areas, but it never got finished. And then this was just always nothing. Over here, you can definitely tell is unfinished, but this is supposed to be like showcasing all the rooms, what they were inspired by and all that. So each different painting has like a little description of who the builder was and like what it is and all that. But you're just gonna have to read that all for yourself, because I'm not doing that. If you jump in this tunnel, you can kind of see some of the decals we stuck out on the back. Yeah, so like there's Dev Zone and there's whatever that is. I stuck a lot of decals on the outside. Dear gosh, my PC is loving this. I better get out of this room. So that was Reboot's tunnel, and as I'm pretty sure you can see, there's a giant neon box. So I'm just gonna go through this tunnel, and I'll show you where that leads. And that just so happens to be Whiz's room, which... Oh boy, this is definitely something, I will say that. He's got like these little sparkly men that, I don't know, they go around. And then he has this little like sky bridge, which it is definitely precarious, I will say that. And I'm trying not to fall down. Oh dear gosh, the game is lagging so bad. Yeah, probably don't play this if your PC is not super great. And I fell. Great. So anyway, those rocks up there, apparently you can fly around on. For whatever reason. I genuinely have no idea why he made that. I'm not going to go back up there, though, because I don't feel like falling down once more. Once you walk far enough this way, you'll be greeted by a massive pillar, which, has a staircase. And mind you, it is extremely painful to climb. It takes like 5 whole minutes to get up there while running. Not to mention trying to avoid the gaps that are there. So... Oh, yes. Yes. Yeah, so once you finally reach the top, you're greeted by the maker of the pillar himself, Whiz MG. Where he just tells you that you can, go back the way you came, basically. Yeah. He did leave this lovely pipe for us, so you might as well jump down it. Although, sometimes it is a little fun to just, jump off the pillar. But, I mean, if you made it this far, you might as well jump to the pipe. Which isn't jumpable. I wonder if this actually goes anywhere. Oh, okay. So it looks like that's a no. So never mind, gang. That pipe means pretty much nothing. So don't go down there. Which means the only option left is, you know, down. And I just, okay. Oh. And you land in the ground with the most lovely splat sound. This part I honestly really like because to get over to these pipes, you have to cross this like slippery, rickety little pipe system that has some gaps in it, which you can fall through, by the way. You know, just for demonstration purposes. Yeah. Yeah. But if you're completely careful, you can get across it with pretty much ease. And then you get to go to the only available pipe here, which is this brick one. This leads to another room I designed, which I don't think I have an explanation for. You just kind of have to see it. Yeah, so they're not rendered in, but there are windows that go all the way up. I just thought it was like there are pipes too. There's like a ton of pipes. I just thought this was really cool, like the design, I guess. You just got like this massive obelisk in the middle and this facilities surrounding all around it. It's definitely interesting, I will say that. But back in the pipes I go. You can go down this pipe, it's just really long, and it doesn't lead to a great room, so, I mean, if you want, you can explore that yourself. And now we're going to one of my personal favorites. It just takes a second to get there. I mean, part of the whole idea of this game was to explore the pipes themselves, so, I mean, I guess it is about the journey sometimes. And it leads you to this huge storage room, which that is exactly the premise of it. It's a storage room. If Roblox rendering was not so dog awful, you'd actually be able to see that these kind of stretch for a long time. I was sort of inspired by SCP-3008. You know, I'm sure you've played, where it has like all the shelves of all that and, you know, the storage, I guess. I just thought it'd be cool that all the pipes get stored in one place, you know? And you can see them too. Little Easter egg there. There is a little Reboot car up there. If you can view it. I honestly forgot I even put that there, so yeah. This room was quite awful to develop, I'm not even going to lie. Every time you moved it, because of all the, like, parts that were, like, with the pipes themselves are very laggy. I can't lie. So, yeah, that wasn't fun either. To conclude this, I'd have to say that this was a very ambitious project. Just wasn't really well thought through. Like, it was a nice idea, just not executed well. And that's alright. It's very hit or miss, but, you know, maybe you can try it out yourself, see what you think. Alright, that's all I got. See you around, guys.